Morning, everybody. Welcome to another Market Report brought to you by Mike Bjork. Today is Hump Day, and it's July 6th. Hey, we got a couple economic news releases today, and pretty much the services index is what this is kind of service industry is what we're kind of seeing the gauges for. So the first index we're going to look at is the market PMI or market services PMI. Kind of like we have the manufacturer with the market PMI and ISM manufacturing. We also have the services section of that. So this is for the month of June. And anything above 50 is considered a expansion, and below it is considered contraction. So we're just above expansion on the market services PMI, services PMI, excuse me here, with a 51.3 back in May, and we came pretty much right in line at 51.4 with a very, very slight expansion there. ISM non-manufacturing, or also known as ISM services index, for the month of June, we had a 52.9 back in May to 56.5. So that's kind of a hot reading right there, which is, of course, everybody's going to like that. That means the services industry is expanding, so we like that. And later today, we're going to have around 11 o'clock Pacific Standard Time, the FOMC minutes will be released from their June meeting. Now, this may not have as much relevance as previous ones, primarily because the whole thing right now, the thought and concerns are on the Brexit, the uncertainty of how this is going to affect everybody, if it's going to be on a major way and stuff. So the reason why it may not be is, if you recall, their meeting was about a week before they had the referendum for to vote in favor of or against moving away from Europe. And at that time, they were probably thinking, most likely, as a lot of investors were thinking, that England was going to remain with the European community. So that's why it caught a lot of people by surprise. So let's take a look here. Earlier on, stock market actually was down, but when that ISM services index came up with a hot reading, the market did turn around. It would go up a little bit higher. It's up a little bit, like around the Dow's around about 30, up about 30, but it probably would have took off a lot higher if it wasn't due to, as you can see here, the concerns of the Brexit. It probably would have done a lot better in the stock market, but unfortunately, because there's still the concerns of the Brexit right there, is holding it back a little bit from too much of a rally. The bond market, so as a result, when the stock market was down, we started much higher earlier on today, and since have pulled back. So East Coast had better pricing than what we do here on the West Coast here, and as a result, we've dropped quite a bit. Right now, we're down about 9 basis points from where we left off yesterday. This is equal to about 9 basis points. And so East Coast probably would have had a price change this morning, whereas right now we're just probably about the same where we left off yesterday. We don't usually make too much of a change in pricing until we reach about 12 basis points or higher. So we're on the verge of potentially getting a price change here for the worst here on the West Coast here. But again, the FOMC minutes will come out at 11 o'clock, and that might have a little bit of influence as to where the stock market as well as the bond market may go. All right, folks, I hope you guys have a wonderful day. Thanks so much for watching, and we'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye-bye.